Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Probing pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Yamal. Scholes is onto this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. Foot in. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Yamal, and it's played in here. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Scholes, and it's Chouameni, nicely spread, well read, nice interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Yamal approaching the half-hour mark. Mbappe receives it in a good position here, knocks it into space. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He read that really well and stopped it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Del Piero. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Del Piero! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Scholes. Rodri.
Cruzeiro have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Caceres. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold tries. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Scholes. Chouameni. Madrid finding their passes. Rice. Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He has a look, shoots! He scores! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Cruzeiro have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's run loose here. There's a look and plays it forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Caceres picks it up out wide, crosses it, scores! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be...
Mbappe! Now, that's another chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Owen. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 11.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 8, Neymar.
He is through here.
Substitutions taking place.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hazard. Now it's Del Piero. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Colomwani!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. Some resolute defending there. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And an exciting one too. We're
Any
about
reflections
to
on what you've seen, Jim?
numbers.
Well, there's no...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Distributed tidily. Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. He's in plenty of space here. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And he can clear it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Serginho calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot, great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hazard gets it away. Big chance! It's in! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Hazard. Now it's Darwin. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal! Messi is flagged offside. He's in a great position here. He's away! Mbappe!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has a look out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he whips it in. And that has been knocked clear. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball.
Nunez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much.
He's gone for goal! Koundé clears. He won't be happy with that one. Has a look and place it forward. Ambitious ball here. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's an imaginative pass. Diogo Costa getting this one clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Hazard. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. Hazard. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible error. It's Isco! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Haaland coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, good spread. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
1-0 as we head towards the end. He's on it, can he get away? He's found the way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substitutions taking
surely
place.
a foul. Free kick. And it's Salah. And he's decided to go for it. Van Nistelrooy. Haaland. Good take, and is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Koundé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Gets his head on it! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Kashima Antlers finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Villa. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked it up out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Kashima Antlers grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, what a mistake! It's a good-looking delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his break. And he's had a hit! Searching pass he's played there. Nicely shaped ball. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Scholes. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Those of you making their way
Either side
home on
holding
public
back here, it
transportation
has
today,
been
please
quite a
watch the
half
screen
this.
for train
Well, it's a
departure
lead
times
that's
from
by
all
no
local
means
major
convincing.
stations.
The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Lukaku. Scholes. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Played in. Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. He's shifting. Yamal! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lukaku goes on a run down the left wing. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Chouameni, Rodri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Yamal. That's been slipped through. Oh, look at the space here. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal. Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that is out of play. Pings in across. It's a sharp pass. Caceres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement.
Kashima Antlers really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Yamal. Floated through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right. And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So David Villa sticks it away, and the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
Shoots! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's in plenty of space here. And that's an errant pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed beyond the defence. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's made its way to him. And that's a good big chance! And again! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Guardiola gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's on his way! Can he finish? All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Ball on the spot, can he? Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There will be 3 minutes at
The
a time.
team gets good distance on it. And that's another throw. And they've got rid. And the first 45 minutes are up. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we are back on the way. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Colomwani is offering a right smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and he's following up! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Hazard at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Thinks about the shot. He's come in hard. And he's there to get it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now that's well seen too. Deftly away. Chouameni. Now it's Yamal. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice-looking ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's bustling through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chance for a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's an imaginative pass. That is good alertness. De Bruyne, out to the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Batistuta. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, this is a great position. Tries a shot! Superb from Colomwani! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Messi. Showing good feet. Chouameni simply refused to be outdone there. Knocks it into space. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Hazard. Chance to deliver. He rises! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. 15 minutes till half-time. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Adams gets good distance on it. Baresi.
Argentina really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
De Bruyne, looking for options for movement. Great chance! He won't be happy with that one. Rodri, played into space. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. No, that's not going to find its target. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Otto tries a cross. And he's taking no chances there. Isco. And the counter is on. Oh, this is a great... Goes for a shot! No mistake! They are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rummenigge. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Azar. Done delicately. Adams can get it clear. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Now it's Isco. Isco takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Ball is over the line. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Batistuta. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid pretty much in utopia. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Knocks it into space.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi has it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, that's delightful. And he plays one through. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Over to the left. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. He's looking wide. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's... and the shot! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And this is Ronaldinho. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Hazard. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Hazard. He is through here.
Added time.
He's having a shot! He scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! All over it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
First half. Let's
Madrid
hope for
go
more
in
of the
at
same.
half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again. Van Bouten. And it's Beckham. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, this looks sharp. Scholes puts his foot on the gas. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice bit of trickery.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's picked his way through. Chouameni. Scholes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. The ball has bounced loose now. There's the shot! Just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Chouameni is there, and he can pick it up. Raul. Now it's Batistuta. It's played through for him, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now that looks a decent ball, and that is a little undercooked. Raul. Chouameni, and it's Scholes. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Caceres does well to stand firm and defend it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that's definitely not his best. Chiellini. Belletti. Raul. Looking for the run. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Madrid are coasting towards victory. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Raul. Vadio. Chouameni. Yamal. Turns back here, probably the best option. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham.
There
There'll be a
will
minute
1
of stoppage
added
time. Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would feel Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that's... He's having a shot! And it's a goal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all.
Oh, that's ambitious. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Over to the left. And it's Scholes. Can he get it through? He's free, he has... And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Colomwani did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Otto makes the interception. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. No joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Good chance here! Scholes. And this is Hazard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Quick look, then plays it in. Now it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's there to retrieve it. Owen. Now that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It's run loose here. It's Salah! And they've got rid.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added
played,
time.
he gets big! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It will... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back on the way. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's intervened well there. Scores! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Big chance! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nicely aimed pass. Koundé cuts out the pass. Great vision.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rivaldo. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's been taken short. Rosicki. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's managed to gift it back. Rodri. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Colomwani is onto this. Now it's Colomwani. And this is Hazard. Colomwani. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they win it back again. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That looks a cracking ball. This might spell danger. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Madrid are having a ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Raul. And that is that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Kolomuani claiming the man of the match award. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Roger, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Such good technique.
Yamal swings it across. Caceres gets over and intercepts. And this is Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Quarter of an hour played. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hernandez. Neymar. And this is Pirlo. Lofted it. He's got tall. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Isco. Oh, this is a great position. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rummenigge. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Hazard. That looks a cracking ball. And it's Batistuta! And he's there to get it away. Now he's got space here. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Now the delivery. Up he goes! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Defending was strong and firm. Kaká chasing after it. Now it's Beckham. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's in on goal. Played in. Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Koundé, nicely aimed pass. Threads one in. Batistuta gets into a good position. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know,
And Batistuta! Oh, it's gone in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A header! Guardiola gets it away. Tries to play it through. No luck with that dink over the top.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's made its way to him, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Corner given. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this.
Takes a shot! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for the run. It's a good-looking delivery. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Batistuta.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Probing pass. Batistuta is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Isco. Tchouameni spots it and intercepts. Griezmann looks to get on the end of this. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has...
There's the shot! Guardiola gets it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams attempts a clearance. Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Chouameni. And here's Isco. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the pass is intercepted. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's managed to gift it back. And they've got a throw. He's found a way through. And Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
India with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. And it's Otto. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. Goes for a shot! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Azar with the delivery. Khan claims it and the danger passes. Adams cuts out the pass. Isco.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Otto gets over and intercepts. Deftly out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out towards the flank. Here's found the way through. Cross needs to be good.
Well, it's the
real chance! They've done it! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's got away. And a chance! It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
India needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Takes a shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's the throw. Yamal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, no question that's a foul. Let's a look and place it forward. And this is Hazard. The referee has given a corner. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Here's a chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Threads one in, chooses to go back. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, they've got it again. Tries to play it through. Caceres looking to run onto it. No goals as yet. De Bruyne. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Well, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Great chance! He's scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Goal! After 24 minutes is number 4, Colomani.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or create...
Oh no, this does not look good! Well, that's beautifully weighted. Scholes. Rodri. Looking to play him in. No way through. Nice looking ball. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. Yamal. He is through here. Yamal's cross. And the finish! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves...
He's got to goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. shot could be on. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's managed to get rid. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. Passes short and sharp. João Neves gets into a good position. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Scholes. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cáceres. Scholes. And it's Tchouaméni. Searching pass he's played there. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guardiola. And it's Scholes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Quick reminder
That's
today,
been a decent
please have
45
your
minutes.
entry tickets
Competitive,
at hand,
certainly,
as it's
and
time
a
to
goal
announce
each.
today's winning lottery numbers.
Second period then underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's ended up in no man's land. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he thumps it clear. Yamal.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
He rises! Oh, taken with style! And they're back in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Scholes. Number
Both sides
19,
then taking this chance to
Yamal.
turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
Madrid
number
get
9,
themselves into the lead.
Isco. Number 13.
Oh, facing up to his
Mohamed
adversary,
Salah.
this is a
Substitution
formidable
in progress.
matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Detroit City really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
And we have our very first corner. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. Adams clears it away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's match chance! João Neves gets good distance on it. And it's Isco. Takes a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Cleared without hesitation.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Adams gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
There will be 3 minutes
That's
at
a
a time.
shade optimistic. That's really well cleared. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe. And he's let fly. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match.